is not here?
No, that's good.
Make a difference?
I'd like to welcome everyone to the beautiful home of David and Dina Reis. Here we are again, bringing the redemption closer through the beautiful people. Great to have Rabbi Sutton back. And you don't want to hear me, so let's hear Rabbi Sutton.
Well, I want to hear you a little bit.
He used to talk so much more.
Yeah. Okay, so let's start out with a song. Well, everybody maybe knows. Like, I mean, you can take it and give it out. And the song everybody knows on page Hashem Hashem. Page 13.
Do we have a minute?
Page 13.
You're proud to share.
Especially for the being in this home again after so long, and blessing you, David, and loving you, and appreciating you.
Slide over, I need more light.
Yeah.
Slide over there a little bit. Okay. No, go back, I'm sorry. Okay.
Okay. Hashem Adonai Elohei Yisrael Mimini Michael Umismoali Gabriel Umilefanai Uriel Meacharai Refael Ve'al Roshi Shechinat El Na 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 da 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 na 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 na. Should always breathe when you sing. I want to sing more as we go on. It's a big thing by me to this thing of light and darkness, and to feel light, and to be in the light, to go up to the light. There's all kinds of different metaphors, and each one is important. To go up to the light, to be in the light, to be surrounded, embraced in the light, to be right where you are and be embraced in the light. To know that the light that you bring into your consciousness, the light that you feel, that you become aware of, and it's not a physical light. It doesn't have to be lights shining in your face, but we call it light. So that awareness, that consciousness is what changes things on this planet. Yes, there's armies. Yes, there are governments. Yes, there are politicians. Yes, there are rabbis. Yes, there's Torah that you can learn. And it's all very nice, and I'm sorry to mix them in the same bag with politicians and rabbis and Torah. But in a sense, God is an inside God and an outside God. And if we only do one, if we only live an external level of godliness, if we only live that, for sure it's important, and that's very important. You need, I need, we need both. So the inner has to be a little bit more emphasized, and we have to understand what it is and what our part is in it in order to do the best we can. So again, the mixture of light and darkness. There's a verse in Yeshaya. It always reminds me of a verse of a painting by Magritte. So first of all, the verse is like this: for behold, darkness will cover the earth. And then it adds and says, V'arafel umim, and a fog, a thick cloud of fogginess, the peoples. So it's not enough that the world will be dark, but people will be even in a more dark place than the world. And I see this. The world is dark, but people's minds, the consciousness, is even darker. We see this like too much. So the verse goes on, Ki neh choshech yichase eretz v'arafel umim v'alayich yizrach Hashem uchvodo alayich yira'eh. But upon you, Hashem will shine. Actually, will dawn. His light will dawn upon you. And His glory will be seen upon you. So the simple meaning of the verse is that Hashem is promising Am Yisrael as an entity, as a special entity that is above history, that our existence is not natural. Our existence is miraculous. So Hashem is telling us that even when the world, or especially when the world is in darkness, and people's minds are in total fogs, Hashem will shine His light upon you. So it's really a Chanukah verse. I mean, wow. I mean, the idea that, and I'll get to the painting by Magritte in a second. Magritte, whatever how you pronounce it. But the Maharal brings that the winter solstice, which was Saturday night, is when the night encroaches on the day, and it's the shortest days. And it's from Chanukah on, which is a burst of light into the darkness, which is also Sagittarius, which is an arrow of light shooting out from the darkness, that we want light, that we are not willing to be encroached upon, to be suffocated by the darkness anymore. It's the beginning of the pushing the night, and we're widening the day. And it gets to the summertime when the days are longest and the nights are shortest. And that's how the year goes, is like this. So that's so it really is the time when, and it's the middle of the winter, or maybe not, maybe I don't know, literally the middle of the winter, but I don't know if all the animals are hibernating and if there's enough snow, but it's getting to that place in the year where it's sleep covering, it's also gestation, pregnancy, and it's the time to have new birth starting within ourselves. And in terms of the Sagittarius symbolism, it's a powerful light shooting up and opening the sky. The Magritte painting, he painted like paradoxical paintings. He painted a bird made of cement flying. How can cement fly? He painted a train coming out of a fireplace. I don't know what that one means. But the one I'm referring to is he painted a nice New England town. It's dark, and the lights are on, the night darts, and the lights are shining out from the houses, and the sky is light. It's a daytime sky, and it's a nighttime world. It's simple, I love it. Okay. Hi, Dorit. Hi, everybody. So, let's not just talk about light tonight. Let's make some light. Let's, each one of us and all of us together. There's a power in the group. There's an extra special thing that Hashem allows us to do when we get together in a circle, whether it's a literal circle or it's a very squiggly circle. But that we're allowed to bring in some light. And it could even mean bringing out some light from each one of us and sharing that light with each other. And if that's not what the Torah is about, if how do you say a negative and a double negative? If the Torah has to be about that. It has to give us a pathway. Ner l'ragli divarecha. Your words are a candle for my feet, for my path in life. Hashem ori v'yish'i. You are my light. Hashem v'choshech. Adonai orli. When I sit in darkness, Hashem is my light. Like this is one after the other. There's just light, light, light. So how are we going to get that? In the Chanukah, and the symbolism of Chanukah, so light is associated with 8. Or 8 and 1. 8 is so special because not only is the infinite sign, it's that it comes back each time to its middle point. And it's always returning to its core, but it's expansive. Anyway, so 8 is so special because it's the word for 8 is shmona. And it's the same as the same letters as the word hashemen, the oil. And the same letters as the word neshama, the higher level of the soul. If you put them all together, you get a very nice image that 8 floats on top of 7 and 6, which is this world, the laws and the constants of this world, just as, and miracles float on top of nature. And soul floats on top of body and comes down into body. And the word that's used is the neshama is mitnotzetz mitzotzot. It sparkles sparklings from above down into us. The neshama is seen as something above at the level of 8, but it sparkles sparklings down into our consciousness. And if we pick up on them, and if we pick up on those sparklings, then we become aroused, awakened to the presence of the higher consciousness. Right? So everything I'm saying is, in a sense, with a prayer that we can do this, and that the words are just the instrument of the vehicle, the merkava, the chariot that allows us to feel. It's not going to all be anyway, that's the intention, is that Hashem gave us Torah and ideas of Torah and words of Torah